Leeds United have hired Daniel Farke as their new manager, but what does that mean for them tactically and what will fans have to look for next season? Just watch this video to find out. So the first thing to be aware of when Daniel Farke picks his team is it tends to be a 4-2-3-1 shape. At least it did when he was at Norwich in the Championship, which Leeds are sadly now in. Now, it's a fairly standard 4-2-3-1, backline of four, two holding midfielders, three attacking midfielders / wingers, and a centre forward. However, it's a little bit different. You've got your fullbacks who like to severely bomb on. They will try and create overloads in the wide areas, as happened with, for the most part, Marcelo Bielsa. In addition to that, your three, I'll just pop these back, your three attacking players can roam about a fair bit, swap places, try and create attacking opportunities. Say you've got your left back bombing on, 10 and 7 might come over here and attempt to pressure the defenders in this area of the pitch. Number 9 is fairly standard, a little bit of hold-up play, a little bit of interplay with the rest of the midfield. But yeah, that's the sort of gist that you can expect from Daniel Farke when attacking. Now, defensively is also a style that Leeds United fans might quite like. It's somewhat reminiscent of Marcelo Bielsa's football, whilst being a little bit more sensible. They tend to use a mid-block, but there's still a lot of pressure coming out. So, for example, if you take a ball from the goalkeeper out to the centre-back, that will be pressed by your attacking midfielder. Try and force them out wide. At this point, your 7 would come up, 4 across to deal with it, 8 across there and there. And you're trying to keep your opponents penned in, disrupt their patterns of play. I think Farkas himself said something along the lines of his side like to stop the opponent's build-up because then they don't get into dangerous positions. They want them to play balls that they're not comfortable with. However, a lot of the concerns that Leeds United fans have at the moment are around sort of recruitment and the players that will actually be able to play in this system. We don't know who's leaving yet. We don't know who's staying. There are some hopes, obviously, but yeah, you've sort of got to build a squad around a system when you don't know who's where and why they're staying and how long for. It's tricky. Like, I've knocked together a fairly quick squad depth chart with players that are already rumoured to have moves out, players that clubs want, players that want to move, and it doesn't look very good for Leeds. There's a hell of a lot of positions that need replacements. For example, left back stays a little bit weak. The right centre back position is just knacked. There's no chance that the club's likely going to keep Cody Drame next season, so it's down to Luke Ayling. Centre forwards aren't really reliable with Patrick Bamford not proving himself last season. Same with Rutter. Gelhardt had a decent enough season out on loan, but you can't really rely on that. A lot comes down to the amount of players that 49ers Enterprises can keep and those that they're going to have to let go and try and reinvest money from. Whilst the club looks fairly skeletal at the moment, that's fine because it all comes down to what the reinvestment's going to be like over this summer and how the news comes out with the 49ers Enterprises reinvesting. It's going to be a lot of stories to keep an eye on, so subscribe or follow my work on Last Word on Football. I hope you enjoyed. See you later.